Hello there, folks. We are in the midst of an intervention. Welcome to AFC Thames. It's good to see you. Hello then, folks. Welcome back to AFC Thames. And as you can see from the form, we'll address that straight away. It's gone as well as it always goes. 2 wins, 2 draws, and our load of defeats have seen us now slip to 18th place in the league after the penalty disappointment against Crew. So, what's gone on since we last met? Oh, so many things. So, a lot of you have suggested I enlist the help of a man that likes to save saves in Zealand Shannon, and you will have to wait until Saturday to find out what we completely discussed over on his channel, as well as the return of Draft Wars for those that have missed it. You'll never guess who it's against. But having listened to him and talked through the entire save, he firstly admitted that yes, it is quite a difficult challenge. And then there was a few things that we could do to maybe increase our chances, maybe more so in the summer than right now. But tactically, he felt like there was something we could maybe do to fix it. Those tactics went into place there. And after beating Eastleigh, I thought, my God, he's solved it, viewers. And I've had to adapt it a little bit and change it a little bit. And sorry, what? 6-6? Yes. I don't know how to explain this particular game. I tweeted out a picture of it. I just said that's enough FM for one day, and then I carried on playing, and that went well. Yeah, we had 6 shots on target and scored 6 goals. We're fantastic. A 96 minute equaliser wrestled it back after I thought it was the ultimate heartbreak after leading 5-4. But no, you know, these things happen. Sorry, drawing 5-5. I was happy to get back in it. That is a blur game. That is one of those games that I was there, but I wasn't there. And then Solihull Moors and Boreham Wood both got decent results against me. Now, the first thing we focused on was getting some youth recruitment in through the door. And am I trying to bring back Malachi Reeve on an appearance fee basis? We had quite good seasons with him. So I'm just trying to bring back the good times, chat. Chat! Stop calling them chat! They're a comment section. They're viewers. Get it right. But as you can see then from the January acquisitions, we brought in Alistair Hockin, who is very much an American addition, let's just say, on loan from Lincoln City to play on the left-hand side. We didn't have anybody to play there, so now we do. We've brought someone to play on the left wing, whose player traits are runs with ball down right. So I don't know how that's going to work. So far, 6 appearances. It's not going brilliantly for Alistair Hockin. And that is the best left winger we can attract. Mohamed Hadar is coming as well. Equally, could play centrally, but could also play on the right-hand side. The big key point, really, he's on loan from Birmingham, and it's free. And that was something we tried to focus in on. If we're going to get these loans of youth ability, let's just get them in through the door. Some of them are going to be better than others. And to be fair, Hadar was one of the better ones we looked at. So welcome to him. Again, there'll be more in depth about what we did to try and fix Thames at the weekend. So you do have to wait a little longer. But of course, you, as an audience that watch this now, will see how his changes have impacted this, and then we'll be able to look back on what was suggested and how that's gone and how I've stuck to it and how I couldn't stick to some of it, and it's going to be interesting. The final one is Scott Miller that we've brought in as well. I enlisted the help of Work the Space, and he said, have you checked out Northern Ireland? So we scoured through for about 45 minutes looking at all the players in Northern Ireland, and we found this one player that plays in Northern Ireland, and Scott Miller has joined us as a decent striking option. I'm getting the help of everybody. If Miles Jake, someone get Miles on the phone. I will take advice and help from anybody in my 5th year in the Vanarama National. You're damn right I will. So everyone's chipping in at this point. Everyone's chipping. It's just, I mean, you've chipped in more than anyone. Comment section. Got it right that time. Nearly said chat again. So I'm a shambles. So we've tried to find a way to get it right. We've gone through a January period of 4 points, and as I mentioned, the league table then, we sit now 18th with 24 points. We could get relegated. The next couple of games we've got then are massive. We play Dorking, who are bottom of the league table, and then we follow that up with Barrow, who are 21st. If we can't beat these 2 teams, then let's not think about it. We will beat them. Here we go. Now, one of the tactical switches that was suggested was to play more direct and to get a more direct style out of things, and dropping the 2 central midfielders to provide more cover for this backline, as well as using set pieces more. So, of course, all of these things, I won't go through every single thing about it, otherwise there's no point in watching the video come Saturday. But, yeah, we're knackered right now, but because of the style in which we play, we can probably afford to drop players here or there. So Reece Lloyd, with the pace of Reece Lloyd, is going to come in and replace him, and Adam Phillips, who's a little bit slower, is going to have to come in and replace Harrison, who's playing as that attacking attacking midfielder, although Adam Dixon could maybe do it, but again, he's not great. No. Then again, is he quicker than Phillips? That's the world we live in, viewers. Matty Burns, he's fast, but technically wasteful. He runs a lot, though. Oh, God, not Matt. No, maybe, okay, we're going to put him in, Matty Burns. And then for the next game, hopefully it'll be slightly fresher, slightly fitter. Lee Perkins can step out as well in this one, and Morgan can come in, of course, as a ball winner. We are making the side slightly worse here, but again, because of the style in which we play now, it doesn't matter quite so much. Allardyce is going to come out for Leddy. And here we go, then. Let's see. Can this more direct style of play have an impact against... This is the first time we've played sides below us in the league table, where I think we've got a real chance of actually winning. Honestly, I might just send this save to everybody I know and say, just complete the season. Good luck. See how you do. I will say, when it comes, I won't talk about this video anymore beyond this, really. When you check out the videos he has done for the Thames series, check out the moment and his face when I reel off the list of problems. You like that? All right, we've got the ball. We've got a little bit of play. And maybe this is the future of Thames, as that is a decent challenge. Now, both sides here wearing red tops, which I feel like is not what should be happening. But the white and blue differences are hopefully enough for your eyes visually. As the ball played in towards Lloyd, of course, this is the first time I've not played York or Cabbage for some time. Is that offside? It is offside, but Lloyd gets the ball in the back of the net. 3 minutes in, it was a direct ball forward and a chance. And the problem we've got, and this is the large issue that sort of surrounds this save, is that we're not good. And that is difficult when everyone else is good. Thanks for listening to the TED Talk. As we've got set pieces aplenty. Ball in, front post, Leslie. Oh, it's close. It's so close. So we're slightly deeper set now. These two midfield boys just controlling things. We're not playing at quite a higher tempo. We're not trying to attack. I will say, if what this has sort of come to now doesn't work next year, I'm just going to try and outscore teams as much as possible, not care how many goals we concede, and just go hell for leather. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping we find some success with this. That was close. There's a free kick for them. It's laid off on the edge of the penalty area, and it's, well, is that offside? It has been disallowed. Blimey. I think it deflected. It was a very good save if it was deflected on the way through, and that man was way offside. So far, against the Dorking side, I think we are largely better than. We've got another set piece played in, and that's sort of punched clear and then headed away. And we have got plenty of time to figure out what we want to do with it. As it's launched forward, Lloyd's going to just about keep this in, is he, I assume? Yeah, just about. Lays it off to Hader, plays it across. Not good. Hyder? I mean, Hyder. Played up again, and he's going to get on the ball again. He's usually a central midfielder, but he does have attributes to play out wide, and he's slightly more well-rounded than Burns, who has got a lot of pace, but one vision, and I don't think that's helped him this season in this division at all. Lloyd, oh my word, he's gone for a volley there. Lloyd is trying all sorts that I've not seen from other strikers. I mean, it's not resulting in any goals, but he's wild. Maybe it's been in front of me the whole time. Maybe he is the missing piece of the jigsaw. Maybe. All right, so far, it's a decent half. Did you see the XG chart there? It's just the same. It's just two red lines. All right, Cabbage. Look, I think Lloyd's been good, but as a 6.4 rating goes, it's not great. We're getting Cabbage on. He's 6'5". He is a target man. Let's see if he can be a threat both aerially, holding the ball up, and hopefully get a goal. It'd be nice to win, wouldn't it? But that'd be good. We'll play positively now. We've had the most of the game. We've had the better XG. The possession's relatively even. They've not had too much of the play at all. And it's a long throw. It's of sorts. As it's played towards Cabbage, he's on it. If you get referee, it's got to be. It's a penalty. Oh my God, viewers, we might be on for a win here. You might be about to see a win here. I mean, holy smokes, Cabbage stepping up. Can he convert? It's a penalty, and it's in the back of the net. And there we go. It's a good substitution as he gets the penalty, and scores the penalty. That's what you want to see from the big Cabbage. And there we are then, the real Savoy. Lovely stuff. There you go. Look, there we go. I mean, don't get this wrong. Dorking are the worst team in the league by what feels like a distance. But I've lost to teams in below divisions. So, right, a little bit of management here. Sometimes time waste. Let's not... Why click any buttons? Why would you ever click any buttons as interceptions have been made? Cabbage, hold up play. Taking his time. There's a ball through if he wants to play it, and we're in on goal potentially. He slides it through to Burns. Racing in on goal. It's surely got to be, and it is. Lovely work. Lovely counter-attack. And Matty Burns gets the goal. You love to see it. Forget that we may have lost games playing this exact system. This is the future now of AFC Thames, as Cabbage with some lovely hold-up play. The target man really coming to the fore. And then it's Burns racing forward. He suggested playing maybe 2 strikers, but I thought playing one in behind would suit a little better, would probably bring him into play more, and it seems to be going the way I was hoping it would go. So we're loving this. 2-0 to the good, 2 minutes of time left remaining, and we might just win. The funny thing was, another friend of mine, obviously this is a group project now, another friend of mine, Harrison, suggested that instead of doing training this week, we do 2 lots of community outreach as our 2 training spots. He will be delighted that this has occurred and that we've won the game beyond that. Cabbage makes it 3. I almost want to ring him and let him know and just tell him that, we did community outreach. We won 3-0. Look at us go now. It's a bonding. This whole thing is just a bonding process where we're just all friends now. Hockin plays it forward. That's the American dream. And there's Cabbage to convert. Thames 3, Dorking 0. We're unbelievable. They're in. They don't ruin the clean sheet. Don't ruin the... They are... How bad are these lot, by the way? There we are then. That's what we're talking about. Thames 3, Dorking 0. Well, they're just 2. Which one's us? I know which one's us. The best one.
Yeah.
Harrison, hi.
Hello, mate.
You're live on youtube.com/DoctorBenjyFM.
Right.
You suggested the team bonding stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1-3-0.
Oh.
You don't sound surprised. It was your idea.
Yeah, but, the lads just needed to get to know each other because, it's a bit of a rotating door, is it not?
Thanks for your help. Some people.
No problem.
They've come back. Senior affiliate. They've agreed in principle to the club forming links, but after an extensive search, they've been unable to find a suitable club to form a link with. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the help. Really appreciate that. Ding. 16 times they've said no after saying it's a good idea. Excellent. I don't know who's looking for it. I'll be honest. What? You can't. The shock of us winning a game, and they've postponed the Barrow game. I picked the Barrow game specifically. Oh, no, it's fine. Hemel Hempstead are also rubbish. Do you know what, viewers? I thought we were going to be panicked there. It's not a problem. They've postponed it. Unbelievable. They're just postponing more games. They're not having to rearrange a Scunthorpe game. Just leave the fixture list alone. All right, we've got extra time to recover, which is great for us, actually. And now we play Hemel Hempstead Town. Again, away from home. Exciting time. Right, then. Well, here we go. It just says the word match, where a match should have once been. That's quite sad. Just the remains of a game that never was. Very sad, very sad. Dorking just beat Yeovil. I mean, how good are we now? Because if Dorking had beaten Yeovil, we must be something special. Unless Z's been over to the manager of Dorking and gone, I've got a few ideas. Malachi Reeve is set to make his return. He's an appearance fee only. And is this a good idea, Ben? The more I look at it, the more I use logic, I'm not sure. He's our biggest sale ever. We sold him for 8.5k, and I'm wondering if now he makes his grand return. He can't run. He's got no agility. Oh, I've talked myself out of it. Viewers. I can't believe I've done it. If you were excited to see Malachi Reeve again, well, at least you got to see his name. That's the closest we got. I also released Ollie Coker, who was on £375 a week and wasn't playing. So I just thought, thanks for your service. It's brutal management. What can I say? Hemel Hempstead Town. Here we go. If we win 2 games back to back, I'm not going to know what to do with myself. I don't know when the last time we did that was. Have we done it this season at any point? Did we win back to? We did. Barrow. Oh, man, we could have played Barrow. That's a shame. I'd have loved to have played Barrow, but yeah, well. I played Dorking again this season. That's another 3 points. Come on, we're surviving. We're not thriving. We're not even remotely close to thriving, but we are definitely surviving. In fact, if you had to make a prediction right now, where do you think we'll finish? As you can see again, I've been working my way around Ireland. He's good at Linfield, isn't he? That's infuriating. I've never had more indignity in this journey, viewers, as when I went to the Wales 3rd Division or 2nd Division, wherever it was, either way, right? And said, would you like to come and play for Thames in the National League? You don't match our ambitions playing without a wage on an amateur contract in Wales. Don't want to come and play for Thames. So that's good. That's sarcasm. That's what that was. That was not good. It's not good. It's so depressing. I can't imagine what having 1.5 star reputation is going to be like. I just can't imagine it. Because you got to remember, my reputation of like 1 star is the same as almost like every other club at this level and then all the levels below me. So the players I can attract, so can they. And most of them aren't in debt of $500,000. It's going up again. Oh, Christ. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Just, close your eyes and believe. All right, team selection-wise here then, we can make the team slightly stronger. Although, We've just won a game. What would you do? Stack the bench with potential options of players that should, in theory, come on. Why changing the bench changes the squares? I'll never know. Because ordinarily here, I would start Cabbage. Oh, you've got to start Cabbage. After what we just saw from Cabbage, you've got to start him, rest him or not. Perkins would normally play. Harrison would normally play. We'll keep them on the bench for now, and then if we need to, we can bring them on in Shadow Striker on ball-winning roles. But everyone else is going to stay the same. Scott Miller, is it time for him to get a chance, maybe ahead of Martin York, if it so arises? Maybe. Right, here we go then. Into it we go. I'm excited. This is going to be joyous, right? All right, Hemel Hempstead versus Thames. We're wearing the Dr. Benji branded yellow and black kit. They're playing a 4-4-2. They're below us in the league table. We're away from home. We're the underdog. And look at us dominate, viewers. Look at us dominate. Okay, it's even immediately. It's immediately even. Panic. No, shower them. Encourage. Come on, boys. We've got 2 yellow cards already, which... if it's a competition of yellow cards, we're winning that, so we're flying. Because we play sort of this more defensively direct, passive style now, the amount of highlights in games has reduced quite dramatically. There is a throw-in for them by Cox, as don't foul him, to the edge of the penalty area it goes, as we're trying to apply a little bit of pressure on the ball. You can see Cabbage is in this 2v1 situation, but is good enough, I think, to make things happen. If Burns can flick it onto him, Burns is, I mean, I didn't think Burns would be having this much impact or playing this amount of football, to be honest, as it goes all the way through to Cornwell. Now, of course, he's going to look, you would think, for the main man, it's not accurate, but he was doing, you can tell, as that over the top, defensively we're a shambles. Priest, is in, and Cornwell does well. Priest, you don't see the name Priest very often. That caught me out. I've not mentioned this for a while, viewers, but if you are going to come to a Thames or a Hemel Hempstead game, don't go through the turnstiles. Just get yourself through there, just where that bollard is. You know, not a problem. No one's watching it. That guy is looking completely the wrong way. It's fine. Free, innit? It's basically free at that point, so... you know, unless of course you'd rather go watch the Welsh second division, then I can understand. Everyone loves it there. As Priest has had a goal disallowed. Lovely. He went and celebrated right in front of our fans there. That is rude. All right, they're below us in the league table, but they are dominating. Okay, at half time then, we're having very few and far between chances. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance because so far we've not really done anything to be pleased about. Morgan's going to come off for Perkins. Perkins, in theory, is a much better player. And Adam Harrison is going to come in for Burns, as this is ordinarily what I'd rather we play in terms of personnel. So let's see. Will there be some impact? Will there be some change as the second half gets underway? 47 minutes gone. They've got a goal kick. Now, can we win the knockdown? That's the big thing, right? We've tried to make ourselves a bit more physical as Pryor beats heel in the air. Priest is in. It's 1-0. Robert Priest from Ander Perez. It's 1-0 Hemel Hempstead. I thought we would win this aerially, but heel at left back is not that good. He's on his heels, ironically. All right, we'll go positive. We've got to try and hopefully work something. We've got to play with a little bit more aggression at the very least. Let's berate them. We're 1-0 down. I'm berating viewers. It's Cornwell's clearance. He flicks on relatively well, but not to anybody, which is, I don't know if that is that still him doing it well. I'm not sure. As we race back to getting possession of the ball, back to Cornwell, who plays it forward to Leddy, and this is nice. This is controlled. This is patient. And now again, we're not playing at a particularly quick tempo. We're just trying to find a pass to a player who wears the same shirt colour as us, and that's how low our expectations have got. Now as Cabbage is in, they've missed the header. Oh, it's a brilliant save. It's a corner. Hockin, ball in. Leddy front post, and no way has it not gone in. Are you kidding? Oh, Leddy, he's going to get some goals for us this season, I feel like. He's very, very close. Shout out to Z for suggesting that we get him at the front post on corners due to his heading ability. We had been doing that for a lot of the season, but it'd been largely unsuccessful. It's still unsuccessful. And then from a chance, so we've hit the bar on the post, from a real good chance that we had before that as well with Cabbage, they make it 2-0, and reality sets back in again. Do you know what? I didn't do the team bonding in between, did I? And now it's all making... we didn't do team bonding. What was I expecting here? The worst bit was I made 2 changes to the lineup, and now look where we stand, as that throw-in was appalling. And now they're going to probably break from it. Players around the ball there. Someone tackle. Someone make a challenge. Someone do something. Buckley over to Gray now. There's a player at the back post. It's dangerous as... what is that? Why? Hockin. Alistair Hockin. Hock off is what you've done there. Hock off. Hock out. You know? Not hock out. Sorry. Fucking apologise. Yeah, I mean, personnel-wise now, that's what we're going to play, because we still need to try and score at least a goal, right? So it all makes perfect sense. I wish I wasn't here now. 10 minutes to go. This is, I mean, that's nearly fantastic. I'm not having fun now. I'm not having any fun. We won a game. I was on a high. Should have left it. Do you know what? The Barrow game, I wasn't supposed to play this game. Do you know what? This was fine to lose, but I wasn't supposed to be like this. It's Cabbage's hold-up play at Target Man, by the way. Oh, sensational. He's like a whole new player. Perkins, you've come on, mate, because you're, in theory, far better than what stood before you. And, I mean, we've conceded 2 and we're now losing. So it's gone well, hasn't it? The time slowly ebbs away as one of my centre-back puts in a 6.4 after I rejected the heroic Malachi Reeve. There we go. Good. Our only left winger is now suspended. It gets better around here, viewers. It gets better. Well, not good enough for obvious reasons. We'll battle again. We'll see where we come at the end of the season. It's going to be an adventure. The season's not over yet. I think it's fair to say we've played 27 games. Some of the sides below us, I'm looking at you, Aldershot, have got games in hand, as have Hemel Hempstead. We are in a relegation battle. How exciting. I'll see you tomorrow. We love with care. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Bye, everyone. Oh, by the way, the likes are bugged on YouTube, so feel free to leave a like. It might work. It's a mystery. They don't work properly. So thanks, everyone. Infuriating. 2-0. 2-0.